Hello, this video is going to be about week one and the assignments and activities that you're going to be doing in this first week. Some of this information may be a little redundant from the Carmen video, but I think it's important enough, and since it's the first week, necessary that some of that information is repeated so that you can get used to the navigating through the course and finding the assignments. All right. After you've logged into Carmen, the first thing you want to do is go down and see if there are any videos to watch for the week or for the day. And you can also click on the link to take you to the UQ page. All right, for week one, let's go ahead and click on modules and find out what we have to do. You'll scroll down until you find week one. And you'll see here we have an overview of the week and the schedule, the 2 assigned readings, the videos that will be necessary to watch for the week. You'll see assignments, both the drop boxes to put them in or an explanation of the assignments. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what we're going to do for this week. Go up here and click on Overview and Schedule. All right, let's take a look at week one objectives. This first week, we're going to be looking at making connections at OSU and online learning and some of the basics of this course. So you're going to learn about the course goals of how you can connect with each other and other students, both socially and academically at OSU. You're going to learn how to navigate your way through this online course, how to find the content, the resources, the schedule of activities, how to find your grades, and the tools. You'll be assigned to discussion groups so that you can read articles and then post your discussions and respond to the posts of your peers. You will set up your own u.osu.edu site and create pages where you're going to post your major assignments for this semester. You're going to write a personal draft where you discuss your background, why you came to Ohio State, what you intend to do. You will include photos and things to support your written submission. And you will create an introductory video that brings your basic discussion to life and with pictures and images and your voice and your own face. All right, let's scroll down to the assignments that you'll do this week. First, you'll see here that we have readings to do, 2 readings about names, the roles that they play in our lives and how people perceive us. You also have several videos to watch. Those videos include an introduction to the course, creating your own introductory video, responding to readings, participating in discussions, getting started with u.osu.edu, and choosing and using images. All right, let's scroll down and take a look at the other required assignments for the week. You'll be required to write a post on the discussion board. You'll respond to a peer's post. You'll obtain a u.osu.edu site and organize it with with the following page titles: personal profile, photo reflection, plagiarism assignment, and group project. You'll write and submit a personal profile draft and create and submit an intro video and watch other students' videos. All right, let's scroll down and take a look at the weekly calendar. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, you'll have time to submit your Carmen profile picture. On Tuesday, you should do the first reading, which is Mosher's Easily Pronounced Names May Make People More Likable, and watch videos 1 and 2, Welcome to 1901 Online, and creating your own introduction video, and begin working on that introduction video. On Wednesday, you'll read the second reading, Foreign Names, Should We Learn How to Pronounce Them as They Are in Their Original Language, and watch videos 3 and 4, responding to reading, and participating in the discussion board. You should also continue working on your video. On Thursday, there will be no readings, but 2 videos, videos 5 and 6, getting started with u.osu.edu and choosing and using images. Continue working on those videos and submit a discussion board post. On Friday, your video will be due. You will also be responding on the discussion board, and you will create and submit a personal profile draft. You will have 3 days to work on that draft, and you must submit it by Sunday night so that I can give you feedback before you turn in your final draft, which you will post on u.osu.edu. On Saturday and Sunday, you will be responding to posts of your peers in your discussion group and also setting up your u.osu.edu website. Alright, let's scroll back up to the top of this page, and we're going to go take a look at the u.osu.edu site. So I'm going to click on Home, and if you scroll down to the bottom of this screen, you'll find, once it comes up, you'll find a link to other students and my u.osu.edu page. And you'll see here I've already uploaded a personal profile example for you, so you can go to my page and take a look at an example that I've done for you. Alright, going to the page, the first time u.osu.edu that you go there, you will have to sign up. And then after that, you'll only have to log in. Alright, once you log in, you'll be taken to your dashboard, and this is where you'll use the website and set everything up. Here you can start posts, create add media, insert links. This is pages. Pages, this is where you'll add a new page. For example, your personal profile. You can edit it. Here we have comments, content. You can change the appearance, play around with the themes, users, tools. One thing you do need to do when you start it is go into settings and to discussion. Click on there. And you need to, so that other students can comment on your post, uncheck that box and go down and save changes. Alright. Now let's go look at what you need to do to create a page. Here, hit Pages, Add New, and then enter the title of your page. Your first assignment is your personal profile. And then within this box, you can begin copying and pasting or just typing in your personal profile right here, where you're explaining about yourself and who you are and important information. And part of the assignment is going to require that you insert a picture, so you click on Add Media, and you'll have to upload these, and once you find it, insert it into the page, and then you can change the alignment, so you can align it left and the text wraps around the image, and choose it to your own liking. And then if you need to add a caption because you've taken the image from an online source, this is where you would say where you got that information, and then you can update it. And then that's how you're going to set up your profile. Alright, going back to the Carmen page, let's go and take a look at that personal profile assignment. So click on Modules, again go down to week 1, and it's under Assignments, and you'll see here Personal Profile Assignment, and this is going to give you an explanation of what the personal profile assignment is. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is create a draft and include both the text that you want to include and the pictures, and then you'll upload it to the profile draft assignment. And from that, I will use it to give feedback to you to help with grammar or ask you to explain things in more detail. And then after receiving that feedback, you'll go ahead and submit your final draft to your u.osu.edu website under the page titled Profile, Personal Profile. And then you're also going to be asked to visit and comment on at least 3 other students' personal profiles. As for the assignment, the first part is write 3 paragraphs of roughly 200 to 300 words. And you want to choose information that will engage your readers and show that you gave consideration of their time by giving the right amount of information. It's not too much information, but it's not too little information. And then each paragraph should serve some sort of purpose. The first paragraph, you want to tell about your current situation, where you live, your family, and your interests, your hobbies, your things you like to do. In the second paragraph, you want to discuss your past, where you went to school, any kind of interesting experiences that you've had. And then in your final paragraph, you want to explain why you chose to study at OSU, what you plan to study, and why you've chosen that major. In addition to text, you're also going to want to include images for each section. So choose images that represent or connect to the content to help with understanding. Use images that you have yourself or images that you find on the internet. If you use online images, make sure to cite them. You also want to make sure that the web page looks nice so that you have good spacing, even spacing, font that is easy to read, use headings as necessary. Alright, so that was some of the major information that you needed to know for this first week of class. Now there's going to be more things that you need to look into, for example, how to do the discussion posts and that video that you need to make, your personal profile video. But that should get you started. This first week, it'll seem a little unfamiliar, but you'll get used to this process, and you'll be able to email me with any questions that you have, and I have a WeChat account that I'll be checking, and that'll be another way to communicate with me. So I look forward to this first week. This is a new experience for me, and I'm sure it's a new experience for you, and we're going to learn together. So have a nice week, and contact me if you need any information. Have a nice day.